Hi, for this tutorial I'd like to talk about conversation mode or conversation in Google and how to turn that setting on so that way you see your back and forth, the to, the reply, in a different format, and a little bit easier to read format when you're looking things up. So I'm going to go ahead and log in, and I'm going to head to my email. So as I'm looking at my email, I have my conversation mode turned on, and I'm going to show you what that looks like, and then we're going to take a look at how to turn that on if you so choose. So in a traditional email, like first class, as I get an email, here you can see when I have one from Mr. Myers, if I would send one back to him, it would be up here, and they wouldn't necessarily be next to each other, let alone if it's an ongoing conversation, 4, 5, 6 emails back and forth, it's going to get kind of hectic. Now we could use the filter and put in, and I could see all the stuff from Mr. Myers, but I would have to go through and physically click on each one to see, okay, he said this, I said this, and what it was about. In Google, they've kind of simplified that with what's called conversation mode. So let's take a quick look at that. Here's an email from Mr. Green, and you can see here, he sent me something, just a blank email. It said, see me. I sent one back to him that said, your test picture showed up. He added a picture over here. Looks like all is working correctly. And as this conversation would go on, we could start to scroll down further and further and further, and I could just reply right from here. Now how you turn this conversation mode on is we'd go over to the gear, we would go to settings, and we would come down here under general, under the general tab, to where it says conversation view, and if your conversation view's on, then anytime that Mr. Green and I from that email account have a conversation back and forth, it's going to thread it, and it's going to put the first thing that was happened up at the top, the response, his reply, my reply to that, and so on, and just keep threading them down further and further. If you want it off, you can have it off. I think default set to off, so if you want this on, just go ahead and click that little button right there. Please make sure down at the bottom that you click Save Changes, and that's it. Hope this helps. Thanks.